Following the glaring shortage of teachers in the nation's public schools, President Muhammadu Buhari has pledged his administration's determination to embark on recruitment of 500,000 teachers to train and deploy them to teach in public schools, especially in the rural areas. This has generated various reactions. My guest on this week's edition of the program is the National President of the Nigeria Union of Teachers. Hello there and welcome to the program. I'm Gloria Umezuke. The level of education in the country is widely believed to have dropped. Many agree that one of the challenges in the education system is the poor foundation pupils get in primary schools. Well, there's been efforts in the past to address this, but the present government hopes to adopt a different strategy, which is the planned recruitment of 500,000 teachers across the country. To the quality of education adding to it, well, let's see how that goes. However, the teachers now react to this development. We'll get details shortly in our interview, but coming right ahead. The Nigeria Union of Teachers are placing a demand on what government should be looking at in their recruitment of 500,000 graduate teachers. Take a listen. The teachers here may be few, but they represent a large chunk of their colleagues who are not pleased with some of the developments in the education sector. The meeting started with prayers for the nation and the willingness for the present administration to shift its focus to the education sector.
In the name of Jesus.
The president of the Nigerian Union of Teachers makes an appeal on the recruitment of qualified people.
The idea of recruiting engineers, architects, lawyers in the name of teaching profession, sincerely speaking, might not serve the desired goals.
He did not stop there. He laments the non-payment of salaries of teachers and the non-adherence to the national minimum wage by owners of private schools in the country.
All our teachers that are teaching in the private schools, they are not paying 10,000 naira minimum wage. Their jobs are not secured. The future is not there. They are not placed on pension. As big as many schools are, with this pension act, many of them are not enlisting. We want to use this forum to call on the House of Reps, Committee on Labour, to intensify their effort to ensure that these are private school owners. They key into what is good for a fellow Nigerians.
Some of the teachers spoke on what must be done to ensure results in the teaching sector.
Government have shown concern at the university and tertiary institution level. They allow them to go for trainings and the rest of them, sponsor them even abroad. But the primary school and secondary sector have been neglected. They don't have some of these benefits, and it's no good. And there's no how you go and fix the top and allow the foundation to rotten. If you want the top to be good, the foundation must also be good. So government must give attention to primary and secondary school level of education.
The kind of improvement I want to see, particularly as regards payment of teachers of primary school, the federal government should come out with a very clear directive on who is responsible for the payment of teachers' salary. Today, the local government is paying, and the local government is even struggling to survive. So it is better by the Supreme Court judgment of 2008. It says that the responsibility of paying basic education teachers rests with the state government. But today, the responsibility is left alone for the local governments to handle. And the state governments are not contributing their own part of it. And this is why education at that level is suffering. So there must be a clear directive, there must be a clear cut of what should be done.
I want the government at all levels to at least pay the teachers their salaries as at when due. For the Bible says that a laborer is worthy of his wages. And when we teach people, let them not cheat us. Because we are teaching the children given to us by God. And for that reason, we need to be highly remunerated.
Are promising to put in their best to ensure the development of the teaching profession if all the concerns raised here are met. It appears there is hope for the Nigerian child in the days ahead.